Hello everyone, as I promised you to make a full tutorial about how to make this notification here, I am now going to create a full tutorial and start from scratch to create this notification here using just CSS and HTML and some JavaScript, especially jQuery library. So we are going to start now, and here is I am using Sublime Text as a code editor here, and here is my folder here which contain an index.html file which is empty right now, and of course jQuery, you can download it from their official website, and also my logo, my brand new logo here, and the file css style.css file which contain right now, it's also empty. We are going to create this notification from scratch. So let's start now and hit to our index.html file, and let's start our template by just typing tab with the strike using image plugin in my Sublime Text editor here. So in the title tag I am going to call it notification. Very simple, notification here. And in my body, of course, don't forget to link to your CSS file. Alright, link to your CSS file. Okay, here I am, and let's go to our body tag and write some tags here. The first thing I need, let's go to see what we have here. Here is my box index here. Here is my index file. Here is my box, my div HTML. Here is a button, here is a logo, here is a body of my notification, here is a footer, a call to action. Alright, let's do this now. Let's go back to our index.html file. Let's create a div with the class of notification. Alright, this notification will contain, of course, will contain a header. Let's create a div with a class of header, and this header will contain a logo, mg. Here's my logo. Of course, I will adjust the dimension for this logo after when I hit to my style.css file. For now, I'm going to give it an alt, like for example anything credit card logo here. It doesn't matter what you make. If you want to make it in a production project, make sure to create and to give it the true tags here, true attribute. Make your logo, make your brand, adjust in your keys. And what I need else, I need a button that will allow me to close the notification. This button here is very important. So I'm gonna create this button. I'm not going to use any font. I'm not going to download any font here. I'm gonna create it from scratch with just some tracks that we will see together in this tutorial again. In this tutorial, of course. Okay. So it will contain just two spans. Another span here. That's it. And after a header, I will have a body, a div with a class of body, which will contain this text here, and heading here, h2 for example, or h3, or anything that you want, or just a p tag, but I prefer to give it this h2 tag here. What I need also is this text here. It doesn't matter, adjust in your keys, make the right text and the right tags. Alright, keep credit card up to date by checking for updates now. Here is my body of this notification. What I need else is my footer, which is this one here, which will contain also a button with a class, or I don't need any class at all, since I give this one here a class of footer, just a button with some text. It will be, of course, the call to action in this notification here. So check for updates, for example, for updates. To be honest, this notification here, I was inspired in one of the programs that was installed in my system, which is an antivirus, which that shows me this notification very often. So when I saw this notification, I think, and I get this idea to create a full tutorial and create this one here using just CSS and HTML. So here I am and create it now and showing you how to create it. Yes, okay, I'm showing you how to create it. I hope you will like the tutorial. Just make sure to like it so that I can know you love the tutorial, and of course subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. Now, as you see here, I'm done with my HTML file here. My notification is done. I am finished right now with this notification, with this markup HTML. So let's head to our CSS file, and first I will just create some reset base reset properties here. So I'm going to select everything, and before everything, and after before and after everything after here. So I need this one here. Okay, so what I need is margin 0 for everything, and the padding of 0 for everything, and the box sizing, which is the most important property here for border box. And of course the font family, it's not very important, but I prefer to use a custom fonts here, so which is a barrier font, and I like it very much. And that's it. For the body tag here, for my body, I'm gonna give it just a background color, some light background, some light gray here, which is F9, F9, F9. I guess I need F9 here, F9. Alright, this is this one here. So let's head to our browser and see if there is any difference. Before, I need to copy the path file, and then going to create it in the new tab here. Let's open this file. Alright, as you see here, nothing styled in it yet. That's what we are going to do together. The first thing, I'm going to select my notification class, notification here, and give it a position of fixed, which is very important. And the wide, let's assume I'm gonna give it 300 pixels, and the main height of 200 pixels. Let's see if there is any changes. Cool. Before, I need to give it a background color of this one here, so that I can see the changes directly on my browser. That's it. Here is my div. As you see here, my logo is very big. I need to adjust the size and the width of this notification logo here. The first thing, I'm gonna select the header, which contain the image. So as you see here, here is my notification. That's how I am inspired with this notification. When I work on my laptop, on my PC here, time to time it shows me this notification. So I get this idea to do it me, and after that to make a tutorial about it. So that's how I was inspired to make this notification. Here is the demo. As you see here, directly this program who shows me this notification, I was inspired to create it, so now I'm creating it now. Okay, so let's select our image here and give it a wide. Let's say I'm gonna give it 100 pixels. Let's see if there is any changes. Let's just make this one small so that I can switch from my code editor to the browser. Alright, adjust now. Okay, so since I give it a position of fixed, I can control the position. I'm gonna give it let's say I'm gonna use 20 pixel. That's it. And the left of 20 pixel for also. Let's see if there's the changes. Alright, let's go back to our code editor here, and what I need also is, it's just, alright, I'm going to increase the width. See, alright, and the height, of course, it will be adjusted later. So what I need also is to style the header. I need to style the header here. I'm gonna take this header. First thing I'm gonna take, just select this one here. I'm gonna take the header and style it alone. For the padding, I'm gonna give it some padding here from the top 10 pixel and the bottom, and from the left 20 pixel. Let's see. Cool. Or let's inverse, make it the opposite here. Alright, or just 10 pixel here. Alright, cool here. So that's it. What I need now is to style the whole body here, the whole body. For the body, as you can see, the background for the body is not white, so I need to give it some orange background. Let's see. Cool. And what else I need? Also, I need the H2 tag here. The font size, let's assume that I give to this one here font size of 16 pixel, and I go here and say I need 0.9 em and font width of normal. Let's see, it's very small. Let's see, 1.2. just adjust and until you're satisfied with the results. 0.5. Alright, cool, I like this one. Okay, so let's style the paragraph here. The font size of 1.1 em. Let's try this one. Alright, cool. For the color, I'm gonna give it a white color for both. Let's give to this one a color of white so that I can change the both of them. And also I need some padding. Let's see how much padding I need. Alright, I need some padding from 10 pixels from top and the bottom, and of course 10 pixels here. Let's say from all sides. It looks cool for now. Cool. I like it. I very like it. You can adjust in your case until you satisfy the result. That's not very important. And also I need some opacity here. I need some opacity. Let's say for this one I need 0.9, and for this one 0.6. See, is it now? Okay, to make this one appears and focusable. So let's go to our footer and style it also. For the footer, I'm gonna select the footer class here, which contains only a button here. As you see, I need some padding also of 10 pixel, and as you can see, I need to make this one a position of absolute, not of absolute but of relative, and for the bottom position of absolute and left or right of 10 pixel on the top of 50%. So as you see here, I need transform property and translate y minus 50% to make this one perfectly centered inside the footer div. So what I need to also increase the padding, not this one here, but I need to increase the padding 30 pixel, and 30 pixel is too high. I need just 20 and 10 pixel. Okay, cool. I like the results right now. So also what I need to make this notification box a little bit longer. Cool. This one is cool here. I'm satisfied right now, or just like this. Cool. I like it very much here. So what I need now is to style this one here and the close button right here. So go back to our header here. So where is my header? Here is one. And what I need is to select the button. Let's see if we give to this button any class. No. So let's give it a class of close button, or you know what, an ID, because I will need it in I will need this one here in the JavaScript code. So it's preferable to give it an ID. So let's just give it an ID of close notification here. So what I need is a background color of black, just so that I can see it, and the width of, let's say, 40 pixel, and the height of 40 pixel also. Let's check the changes. Alright, it's very big right now, so let's give it also for let's float it to the left. Before I need to float it, I need to give it a display of block. Alright, display block on the float. Alright, that's it. So I need to decrease the width and the height. Okay, what about 30 pixel? Cool. So that's it for now. I'll need also to to remove the outline and also the border of none. I don't need the border for this button here. So that's it, but I can see that it's not perfectly centered. What I need also is, if I give to this one a float right, I need to give to this one display block a float of left. But when I say that I want to this one a float left, I need to give to the header to make some tricks for the problem of floating. So after content, content here, and display block, and clear both. So that's it. As you see here, it's perfectly centered here as I want. What I need also is, what about, I need to decrease, or you know what, we have another tricky that it's cool. I'm going to use it. I don't need at all the float here, so I don't need the float. Okay, so I'm going to use the new property, which is the display flex. Alright, for here I'm going to justify content and space, not around but between. Okay, cool. But as you see here, it's my logo, which is shrinked and expanded, and as you see, it's not good at all. I need to give it a height of, let's say a height of 30 pixels, not 30 pixels. I need also to decrease this one here for about 20 pixels. Okay, cool. It's the same thing, but just a little track here. Can do it using just display flex and remove the floating here. Let's just increase the pattern from top and the bottom, and that's it for now. Let's go back to our here and remove or give it a background color of white. Alright, and what about, I need a border 1 pixel solid and white here, and the black. As you see, the black one is very hard, so let's give it this one here a little dark. Cool, I really like it. So for the as you see here, I need to give to this one the close button, the close icon, as you know, the close button. So let's remove the background, or let's give it a background of transparent. For now I'm gonna select the spans inside this close button, the span, and let's give it a wide or display block and the wide of 100% and the height of 2 pixels, and the background color of the same one as my border color for the notification. That's it. So what I need is to give to this one a position of absolute, so that I can control the position of the spans here. I need to select the first child, which is the first one, and let's give it a position. Let's give it a top of 0 and left of 0, and let's give it a translate of 45 jig. I'm not translate it, but rotate. I'm not the rotation here, not the translate one. Rotate. See? Alright, cool. Let's just top and left. Alright, I need a right here. Right, 0. So as you see here, a position of, I need the span to give it position not of absolute. This one here, I need the bottom, I need to give it position of relative, sorry guys, and the spans the position of absolute. Cool. So as you see here, not the right, the left, now top 0 and left 0. Let's say if I give it the minus. Alright, it's always getting outside of my box. It's not a problem for now. Okay, let's just for the button give it a background color so that I can see it. This one here, see? Cool. But as you see, Okay, let's just remove this position, and let's remove this one from here, and also let's remove this one and see the results. Alright, cool. I don't need the position at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit and remove this one here, and the position here I don't need it, and I need to select the last child of the spans, and rotate it inverse, oppositely. Cool. So as you see here, here is my class button here. Alright, so height of, let's say, 1 pixel. Okay, let's just remove this background, get away from it, and here is my button here, my class button. So what I need now is to style this button here like this one here. Go back to this one, which is in the footer, and let's give a background color of orange, border none, outline none. Let's see the changes. Cool. And the padding of 10 pixels from top and the bottom, and 15 pixels from left and the right. It's too much high. Let's just give it 5 and 10. Okay, cool. And the color of white, and the font size of 0.6 So if I say 0.6 let's give it what about 8 more 1 That's it for now. It's cool. Let's give it a cursor of pointer. Okay, cool. As you see, now it's a pointer color here. Let's go back to our button here and give it also a cursor here of pointer. Cursor pointer here. Okay, and this just decrease the height and the width of the class button. Cool. So what you see here, it looks cool, it looks great. So when I click this button, I want to hide the notification, to slide it in the left. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. And first thing first, we need to link to our script, which is jQuery here, script src jQuery here. Okay, so first thing, also a script. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the document to be ready, and after that a callback function which will contain when I click on the class button. So that's what I'm going to select. When I click on the class button, I'm gonna remove, or I'm gonna add a class of, or you know what, remove the class. So by default, for this notification, I'm gonna hide it, display none. So when I add a class here of show, for example, so when I take this notification here, notification class, and which contain the class also of show, I'm gonna display it block. Cool. Alright, good. So now let's go back to our JavaScript and come on these two lines here, and let's select. Let's refresh our page. As you see, it shows, but when I remove the class of show from it, it will never be showed. Okay, it will hide it. So that's what we are going to do. By default, there is no class of show, and if there is the class of show, when I click the close button, I will remove this class here, class of show. Cool, guys. Okay, so the first thing, our notification will not be appear by default. What I'm gonna do is, when I load my page, I'm gonna wait for, let's say, 2 seconds. Set time out function here. Set timeout of a function, and let's say for 2 seconds, which is 200 milliseconds. I am going to select the div with the class of notification, and I'm gonna add class of show. So let's head back to our browser and refresh. As you see here, my class, my notification shows after 2 seconds. 1, 2. Alright, so let's go back and add some animations to our show notification here. Let's go back to our notification, and let's say that I will not display it none. Okay, what I need is the translate, the transform property, and the translate X. I need to translate it back from my page. Let's say 100 pixel. Alright, the inverse, minus 100, until it doesn't show anymore. Let's say that I need to give it this one here, the wide of my notification div, and also add some let's say the left 10 pixel, and say 40 pixel here. It doesn't show anymore here. As you see, it does not show. So what I'm gonna do is, when I add the class of show, I'm gonna translate it back the inverse of this one, 440 pixel. So now when I add the class of show, it will shows. Alright, let's say also that I need some transition, an opacity here of 0, and also of here I need the opacity of 1, and a transition of 0.5 every property, and let's make it for 5 milliseconds. As you see here, it's more than I want. Let's say that I need just 10 pixel. $20 pixel. Sorry guys. Alright, let's say just 10 pixel here. As you see here, my notification shows after 2 seconds when I reload my page. Okay, when I click the button, I want to be also this period. Remove class of show. So where is my close button here? ID of close. And when I remove the class of show. So why not Oh, not like that. I'm gonna listen first to the click events, and after that a callback function, and after that paste this one here, and let's say dollar this one, and remove the class of show, or not this one but the notification class. Alright, let's refresh. Cool. So when I refresh 2 seconds, click disappear. Okay, if you want to add a button here, let's say that I want to add a button of show and hide, and add a class of show hide. So let's select this one and go back to our style. Let's style it very quickly, and the background color of transparent, and the border 1 pixel solid and orange, and the font size font 1 em, and the padding pound 5 em and pound 8 em. And let's say that I want to display it as a block, and the margin of 40 pixels also, just to make it center on the screen here. So let's refresh. So here is my button. So what I want is the color also of orange here, and a transition of pound 5 second also. And let's say when I hover on this button, I need to give it a background color of orange and the color of white. So here is my button, and I need also the outline none, and what I need a cursor of puncher. So let's go back. See, it doesn't work. So what I want, show hide. When I click on this button, let's go here, semicolon, go here and select my class which have show hide button here, and when I click on click event function, callback function, what I'm going to do is to select the notification div here and toggle class of show. If it has the show class, remove it. If it doesn't have, add it. Show hide, show hide, show hide, show hide, show hide. So that's it, guys, for our tutorial now. I hope you like it. I hope you understand the whole chunks here, the whole properties. It's very simple, and I found it's very inspired when I saw the notification on the program that I tell you, and I like it very much. I like the design. It's very simple. I'm gonna implement it in the real projects, in my projects. It's very simple, and I like it the way it shows and it appears and it disappears. Also the class button here, it's very cool. You can also go deeply and play in the position of your notification. You can make it on the top left, or the top right, or the top bottom here, or you can just make it to appear from the bottom to the top. You can do a lot of things with this notification div here. So I hope you understand the whole code here, the whole styling here. If you like the video, make sure to like it and say it in the comments so that I know you like it, and I can make more like those videos Thank you very much for watching. I hope I can see you later in the next video tutorial. Take care guys and goodbye.